Okay, author of The Developing Brain. By the age of 3, the child's brain is 2.5 times more active than the adult brain. At age 3, a child's brain is 90% of its adult size. At some point in our lives, we've all had the opportunity to interact with children, whether it's our own or someone else's. My mom has been a kindergarten teacher for 27 years, and I've had countless hours of experience working with her in the classroom. And additionally, I'm one class away from being state certified in early childhood development. The way in which experiences occur in the first few years of life affect current and later brain development. Today I'm going to talk to you about how the physiology of the brain is intricately connected to the nurturing of the brain through early childhood experiences. The physiology of the brain in early childhood is commonly referred to as nature, and according to Teresa McDevitt and Jean Ormrod, authors of Child Development and Education, they define nature as inherited genetic characteristics and tendencies that influence development. For example, almost all children have the innate capacity to learn to walk, run, speak, and ultimately they'll learn to draw inferences about their world and the surroundings. However, neuroscientists have currently been asking the question, is nature, the genetic characteristics of the brain, the only contributing factor to brain development? And the answer is no. Nurture, as defined by authors McDevitt and Ormrod, are the environmental conditions that influence development. Environmental conditions include things such as music, play, touch, and language interaction that takes place within the home. So how much a parent is talking to their child, expanding upon conversations, how the child is playing, interacting with peers, hands-on experiences, going on field trips, things that we do as children in our early years as environmental influences and conditions. Positive environmental experiences have been shown to stimulate and broaden brain connections between synapses. According to Alvin Tarlov and Michelle DeBink, editors of Investing in Early Childhood Development, by age 3, a child's brain is adding 40,000 to 100,000 synapses each minute, resulting in over 100 billion synapses. So I have some pictures here that I'm going to pass around. Basically, when we're born, these are synapses. We don't have a whole lot of connections between our synapses. And as we grow, the synapses, pass those around. The synapses connect based on the experiences we have. The more experiences that we have, the more connections that are made. And a peak begins at age 3. And it continues up to about age 5 or 6. The next picture here is connections between synapses at age 6. There's a lot more that are made through experience. However, by the age of 3, the brain undergoes a process of pruning. And pruning is a loss of synapses that are not being nurtured or used. So the synapses that we don't use all the time, or the experiences that we do that don't help nurture the synapses that we have, they'll start to get dropped off. The ones that we're using, we keep. The ones that we don't use, we lose. So it's kind of a use it or lose it philosophy. As a result, it becomes evident, as Tarlov and DeBink state, the nervous system is constructed so that after birth, the experience of a child are part of the biological process of sculpting the architecture and changing brain chemistry in a purposeful fashion. The information you've learned today is crucial to brain development in early childhood, and I hope that you can gain a better understanding of how our genetics, nature, and our environment, nurture, are intricately connected, and how we as caregivers need to make learning purposeful and meaningful for young children. I'd like to end with a quote from neurobiologist Eric Knudsen. Children are born having a wide range of genetic potential. Capability in each are of brain functioning. How much of that range is actually developed and available for use throughout life is dependent on the richness of opportunities and relationship experiences during early childhood.